great starts for little tummies. Breast milk is best for your baby. Breastfeeding should continue for as long as possible.
Chef 187.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Live on Sun FM TV Zambia. This evening, 3rd March 2022. On the Sunset Shakedown at 19 to 19. Zambia, and I'd said earlier on that I will be having someone joining us in studio. The man himself, Mr. Husband Material, is actually with us this evening in the studio. And Chef 187, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening to you too.
Now I'm doing great. I should say thank you so much for taking time to come join us and tell us why you make heat after heat. We want to get to know more about the Chef 187. You know, you've blessed us over the years with hit after hit, and tonight we've taken time to say, look, you are our Sunset Spotlight. We shining it on you at Sun FM TV, the Sunset Shakedown, because you just deserve it, man.
Thank you so much. Can I introduce myself?
The floor is all yours.
So, Coppola Swag is in the building. The name is Chef 187, numero uno, lyrical sensei. Rongro modelo, chinso chika, guy pa job footy. Yeah.
Someone, and as we get into it, I'm sure a lot of people would want to find out this. You know, the name Chefy 187. How did it come by? I've always wanted. I promised myself that the day I will be with you in studio, I would ask you, Chefy 187. How did that come about?
Chefy 187. It's actually Chef 187 and then Chefy. So ngawalana that ngatawabike ko 187 kulanda that Chefy.
Okay.
Then ngawabika ko 187 kulanda Chef
187.
So if music is like food to the soul for almost everyone. So if music is food to the soul, then that never chef.
You're the chef, you prepare.
Yeah, simply put, but there's also a deeper meaning in a more hip hop context. So but surface level definition, music is food to the soul.
Music is food to the soul.
Never chef.
Now I can see people already making calls before we even open up the phone lines. Okay, I know you want to talk to Chef. Now we'll open up phone lines a bit later, but let's get to talk to the man. And your family right now, I should say, a lot of the world, or just say the country, is very happy with your family. You've just produced good music. We're talking about your sister Towela. We're talking about Towela Macky too.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys are just doing hit after hit. Towela just come on the scene. She's doing a lot, putting out good music day in, day out. Mark Charles is just put out music. You guys have competition in one family. How is it? Like when you sit in one room as siblings, do you compete, or do you even do you call each other by AKAs, or do you forget that? You're Max to you. How is it? Like, because you guys are all big names. Like, how is it? Because fans always wonder such stuff.
Forever. There's 3 of us that do music in the family.
Yeah.
Everyone has like a busy schedule.
Yeah.
So when we meet up in person, we don't really have time to talk about music. We talk about family stuff. What do you want first to go to Uncle Nani? Oh, Uncle Nani, so I'm trying my stories are but otherwise, there's no competition amongst us. The power of competition, obviously, God, industry. Okay, for me, I want him to do even better than all of us. Same goes for Towela. I want her to do better than.
Is it because he's the eldest?
Me, I'm a traditional young brother. So, by traditional young brother, I mean if we were in the same room with my elder brother, you could tell that okay,
Yeah.
just by conduct.
By conduct.
Since na ene nimfika pale hivyo manje. So na ene nala na ene kaidi nini utakuwa wakati. You can tell that I'm the young brother. So the power competition whatsoever. I refer to, coming back to your question, I refer to Makitu as just Booga.
As Booga.
And then Towela is just Towela. For Towela, she calls me by my first name, though I always insist that she calls me by Chef.
Why do you insist? Because this is younger than you.
No, not really. Kainenesa temwa filifia kuperesha mashina yakati umuntu ni Grace mune mutati gide. So kuli ine chawama ta orange stationery ngo akola diperesha. But don't for bunanga
there's no point of calling you that name.
So yeah, family, when that's how we relate on a family level.
On a family level. Now let's get into your music. We saw you drop the Deluxe album in 2019. Actually, the Bon Appetit. I'm saying Deluxe. The Bon Appetit in 2019. Followed through by the Bon Appetit Deluxe album sometime early last year.
Yes. 2020.
2020. Is that 2021? No, that's 2021. No, that was last year.
Oh yes.
You're forgetting your old days and your.
Okay, so the reason why I'm even forgetting about that Deluxe album is that it wasn't even my idea to put it out in the first place. So nidia kwa wasaina ka deal na record label. Ore akawa okay, for your first requirement, put out an album, a deluxe album. I'm like, but people will think like I failed to move on from this particular project. Yeah, no, just give us a deluxe album. So that's how come we put that out. But otherwise, they had any idea, Susana.
But how did you do? Of course, there was those COVID around that time when you released the album. How did it do compared to you and the first Bon Appetit that you dropped in 2019?
I don't think no project of mine can be compared to Bon Appetit in terms of the success that Bon Appetit had. I think Bon Appetit, even up to date, is my most successful project. Okay, which one do people like the most? But I don't think I can compare anything to Bon Appetit. So in COVID-19 times, quite a fair the way we make money as artists, like put on hold for a bit of some time. We couldn't make money through events.
Yeah.
And then as you go about doing your events, you get to know what people like the most from music. Just by the way they gravitate towards certain songs. Kula watu wadishapo sense chadida. Watu wasadishapo Grammy na chwemba chadida sana okuchira fuchachirira padi sense. So you get a feel to say, so abantu, this is what they like. So also it was a time to explore other avenues of generating money as artists, which is why you saw a lot of artists putting out a lot of music so that they can up their streaming numbers.
I've seen a lot. I should say congratulations to your older brother. I've seen that he got a YouTube award.
Oh yes, for 100,000 followers.
Yeah, and that's something you're saying. Artists wanted to up the streaming numbers. Yes. Roberto did the same as well, got an award.
Yeah,
we're seeing a lot of artists, even
Yomaps as well.
Yeah, even Yomaps as well. Yeah. And what do you think about the current way of selling music out here? In the days it was CDs. Now it's more streams.
But Kaidi, the funny thing is, we are so quick to move on from CDs, but the solution, like there's nothing that we can say, okay, ngatofuma CD to alaya panom. Because very few people even know how to stream music. People are still caught up in downloading music and then baby up a flash and then whatever. But we had to move on from CDs because CDs no, CD players yasangwa femumi yotoka.
Yeah.
And then futhi again wanasanga maybe 70% of your fan base nemitabensha nokwensha so
true.
bakonfira kuisa.
Yeah, very true. No, very, very true. Because look, people now would rather go, even if you go in a bus, when you commuting using a bus, you find the guys are very clever these days. They even actually be playing a video via YouTube or Spotify.
Oh yes. So I'm loving people gravitating towards getting to stream music, which is why you find platforms like Boomplay are thriving right now. Platforms like our local Vesesani, Vesesani and Stigen, they are thriving because I want to wade sangama application user friendly. Quickly click off one or two steps, you are able to play your music. So it's not as complicated as before.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying people are still calling, like the phone is not stopping. Okay, we'll open up the phone lines on the other side. We still have Shefi. I know numero uno is in the building. We get we'll go for music break. Let's play something from Shefi 187 Watcher, and we continue with Shefi 187. And okay, I'll allow some calls coming on the other side. Yeah. Let's get into the music. They call me TeeJay Zambia, aka the Proudakid son. It is Sun FM TV 95.3 in Lusaka, and it is channel 91 if you're watching us right now. Joined in studios by Shefi 187 as we get to continue having a chat and getting to know more about him. I've seen calls are coming in, and Uno's like, let's just take them. Okay, we get to get the couple of calls, and you can say hi to Shefi. I see people are really can't wait. Good evening, you through Sun FM TV. We know Murishani Amdala.
Achani besti. Kairofo yaba so kairofo yaba kukonka na mashina okay, sorry.
Please keep it brief so that we also have other callers. Okay. Please, as you call in, we've just squeezed in others' calls because Chef was like, let's talk to some people out there. So please, when you come through, please be brief and get to the point so that we allow other people that want to give us a call. It's 0955855953. Those are the lines you can come through and have a chat. Say hi to Chef 187 with who's with me in studio. Now you can answer that question first of all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So who gets to shout out who? Chikonka fina mashina. Ine nga nebo Chef 187 olo Mr. Bug na mficha muli mboraka. Obviously tifya panga sense ine na lumbude shinera kwa Mr. Bug chaka ati abantu beshi bivato iyi feature ni legit. Tafunisha ifya ma vocals somewhere. Olo abika mofi yawe. Chef 187 let's acknowledge Mr. Bug. Okay. And then was around that she that
wablo.
I think the African culture not just in music, no business kwa watu umuntu ambox tawina wambokulanda tana ikatefa kwikataikata.
Yeah. Well, give us a call at 0955855953. We take two more calls as you can come through and say hi to Chef and we continue the interview. On the other side, yes, we'll still allow more calls to come through. 0955855953. Good evening. You through Sun FM TV. We're doing great. Who are we speaking to and where are you calling us from? Not a problem. Shefi 187 is with us right here.
Yeah, chana. Eh, with best. Eh. But seriously. Teta giave ne yo matute. Eh, achani pa ifela ka batira home. Okay, cha matomi mfamu. Eh. Oh, badisa. Oh. Fin sana mkawasungevela. Kawasungevela.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Well, you can as well come through 0955-855-953. Those are the lines getting you through. I can say you can come with a question for Chef. You can come just show some love to the numero uno. Good evening. You through Sun FM TV. Hello. Okay, looks like that person does not know what they want. Well, give us a call. It's 0955-855-953. And we are still with Chef 187 in studio. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
We're doing great. Who are we speaking to and where are you calling us from?
This is Jay Gouda calling from Russia.
Jay Gouda. Go ahead, Chef is listening to you.
Yeah, but
Eh, laga zona chan. Best.
yeah, we know we're not time tidy. That's what the important document for me. She corrupt the Chava and then sleep and nothing to Chava.
Oh, tulimaoji. Cheers. Yeah, na mfawira mwenecho mfawira na mchikariche.
Yeah, jika igare sisi mbote lakini kwa wale mbote na vena vya kale kwa sababu atla hapo department ito in English bro.
Nachishibachire. Tacha kwetana taite chire, tacha kwete taite chire. Oh yeah, street side. Chagare chire 2 pin 10. Yeah, cheers umponi.
Yeah.
Thank you. We get back to the interview then on the other side. I will allow more callers to come through and you can have a chat with Shefi 187 who's with us on Sun FM TV at the Sunset Shakedown. Now I'm getting back to our discussion. We've talked about the Bon Appetit album, the Deluxe album. We've spoken about how the music scene has been, how Corona changed the scene and the target of most artists. Now, one thing. What do you think of the current new wave of music in our country?
Yeah, it's difficult to. That's a very difficult question because it's like everyone is trying to experiment with sound. The power, the body, like sound. Apart from it, that sound nimbia ku ide fumina pakitu. The body sound that we can say, okay, this is the new Zambian. Look at the amount of new artists that are coming through every now and then. So, every now and then there's like a Dismo coming through. There's like a Towela Macky coming through. There's like a Zaven coming through. So, in a space of 3 years, you can mention about 5 artists that are known today that were unknown in 2020. Even Chandana K only blew up in 2020. So that tells you to say the direction is still there. We are still heading in the right direction because we are able to produce big names even up to this day.
Yeah. Well,
it's not. We haven't stuck to the same names. Like
me,
I blew up in 2011. So from that time to now, Venga one to that have come through after me.
So you're actually 11 years old in the game. Yeah. People are wondering, okay, Is Chevy 187 planning on a new album? Is it a new project? Because you've been dropping hit after hit. I think in the past, not more than 4 months, you've dropped a couple of joints, and they're all just going up to the top.
Yes, so that is because last year we only put out last year to finish Mboshinga. I think last year I finished 3 songs. 2 songs officially. One song was called Wingona Wiraka Day.
Yeah.
The other song was called Bwacha. Then the other song is an HIV and AIDS awareness song called Aletine Fumono Tamarwe. So technically I only put out 2 songs from last year, apart from the deluxe album. So this year we're trying to do something different by giving people what they want, and we've been always working on music, so hopefully those 2 the singles I've put out so far will lead to a big project. Hopefully it will lead to album, mixtape or EP.
No, we can't wait for that. Now there's this room. I want you to clear it for me. Clear it for me.
There's a room to clear.
A lot of I'm also surprised. I'm astonished that I actually got found out. Yeah, because I was doing research. Now, how are you still with Nexus Music?
Nexus Music. So technically, I'm not under Nexus Music anymore because contract up with the last year, sometime last year in October. So right now we are at a point where Towela says nga kukonkanya po nolo Towela frafine mwatu shiva independent out. But so that is the position. So I don't think right now I can say I'm a Nexus Music artist.
So you're yet to sit down with yourself and your team and say, okay, do we go back to Nexus or we go independent route?
Oh yes, we are to decide first.
Yes, we're deciding. Well, I'm seeing calls are coming through. Let's get 1 or 2 calls. Let's hear what people want to ask you this evening. Hi, good evening. You're through to Sun FM TV. Hi, James. Where are you calling us from? Wonderful. Yes, we have 187 in the building.
That's enough. Chimigento. Serious. Oh, Amsterdam charast food. Kaida music of music tekula iso shafi kula landa na abantu, so we want to ngomwana that mrefu ya so na so kumpangira ila ino futi. Cheers. Easy.
Thank you, my man.
Cheers, man.
Thank you. Well, we get 2 more calls and we get back into the interview. 0955855953. You can come through. You can say hi to Chevy. You can request, as he requested. You want to redo an old song with a new style.
Futhi ngo imbulula lo ine futhi bamboke wacha mwadipo mwamba fe nombo kuwela kuri fafine fiakati. So abantu bali shopha kufana.
Good evening. You through to Sun FM TV.
Good evening.
We're doing great. Who are we speaking to and where are you calling us from?
Madam pe kulusumi no runsonga nomba. Yeah, serious. Lumbule niko kopa. Mnife bwino. Chef ni mwana wene abade landa. Serious. Yes, camera.
Yeah.
Today is about Mufrela, in fact, on the 1st of April. Not is what today is a Fool's Day, so ni show ya chini. Oh, kuma chalalo. So today is a first of April. To papa tamika mwana kwati ni mini Fool's Day. Yachine show ile pa first of April. Pale wa place at Villa Kazi. Kamisanga. Oh, serious. Relative mono chamorel. Serious kada vatu wadanda pata kada listing watamba kwa advert ya kutinya tinyako. Number these days kachinga wale ingisha mwenda na mashama advert kachinga shagwisa. So hapa ma advert ya HIV te kwa hapa. No, nice talking to you. Have a lovely evening.
Okay, good night.
Well, you can as well catch us on Topstar, and if you want to see what's happening in studio with Sheffy 187, it is at channel 91 on Topstar. And we're seeing, looks like we'll have some messages coming up from Facebook, and let's get to see what's happening on Facebook this evening, as we're also streaming this particular interview on our Sun FM page, Zambia. It is the Sun FM Zambia. Go out if you're on Facebook. You can check it out and see what's happening in studio live as we are streaming. Let's get to look at the message that is coming through via Facebook. Okay, this one reads, watching live from Chilawombwe. Have been looking forward to do a video of the track we did together in 2019. Snatcher, featuring Sheffy 187, titled Ndimulwele. One time, my favorite all time.
Do
you remember him?
Sana futi.
Oh,
I think it was the revolutionize kada yafuma deep voice mukitwe.
Yeah.
Wakitwe tawadi sana mfuma deep voices sana.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's get one more call, and we get to continue. Okay, looks like more messages are coming, and before we get to the calls, I honor this one. Now, watching from Mwansabombwe, Loapula P, Sheffy 187, I need to be like you, but in the different way. So far, I'm recording 100 bars, and we'll be out on Saturday with upper endings. I need your support. John Chibwe.
Yeah, if it's a nice song, I definitive suma. Support. So if it's a nice song, we can definitely support you by sharing and spreading the song. And also a lot of other things that we can do to support, as long as it's a nice song.
Now that's nice. At least you're hoping artists that are.
I've noticed your audience is mainly from Chirawumbu.
Which is broadcasting good radio and TV.
Serious.
0955855953. We take one more call and we continue having a chat with Sheffy. Of course, we need to let him go at some point. I would probably love to have him here until the end of the Sunset Shakedown, but hey, he's a busy man. He needs to get some obligations. 0955855953. We take one call. We continue with the interview, and we'll open up the phone lines on the other side and have one or two chats before we let Sheffy 187 leave the studios. 0955855953. Well, let's get to look at one thing that I always want to ask. Your creative process.
Yes.
How do you how'd you come up with the hits? The other gentleman called in and said, look, okay, this phone will make me go wow today. Good evening. You through Sun FM TV.
Yes, good evening. This is Brian calling you from Chicago.
Yes, Brian. You can go ahead. Chef is with us in the studio.
Achanapo. Laka chan pakawo. Imwe TV pano, nipa radio pano. Achanapo. Cheers, man.
Then put the this is a spotlight, but I would like to give a special recognition to Uga of Proudakid.
Kaidi ko fin fiambire kuti. Cheers, man. Cheers, man.
Okay, well, looking at that, my producer have said, let's go for a quick musical break. Music coming from Shape 187 higher.
The alien who lives among you will rise above you higher and higher, but you will sink low. He will lend to you, but you will not lend to him. He will be the head, but you will be the tail.
Music Factory Productions. Swag affiliates over here. Young Sheffy.
That's Roxy.
It's the numero uno. Hey. You all over this. Show 'em what you got. Now a smart mubongo full of brain in musuti. Zina young chef no relation na cookie. Ati nina sila marabishi kuti. Nikani ya mukachasu politics movie. We burn slow ngama jobo muijaba. Murderous flow baneso muijaba. Sio zonda palibena chifukwa. Chef na victory ni banja lupwa. Nakaripa semno luzonga mumenso. Maikalange brain sharp pati senso. Kopala swagi ukwabulo kutwishika. Twaliyo lulumbi bose balipo kutwishika.
Big life and we spend real large. Muzazonda muzale mateme uza so what? Big things to kwando 2 years. Munga vikepo pali level sorry by far. Yeah, you know what it is. Intro, yes, it is what it is, yeah. We're never gonna stop, never gonna flop. Cause we're straight up open
na basmat mubongo kwati brain na ipopoka. Semu ni mushala kubuteko na lipondoka. Inevo rap tabupe. Na rivapo fly pando shipalupe. Red hot. Semu neti tofu, ndimu takatifu, chef nishikofu. Bobo kwesu twaliba sinsia, bobo otsunga na mayo musofia. Popular fulu chwechwe kuvubwi, airplay fulu banja pa movie. Nili back by popular demand, mabazi ya sandula booty murimandi.
We live a big life and we spend real large. Muzazonda muzale mateme uza so what? Big things are kwando 2 years. Munga vikepo pali level sorry by far. Yeah, you know what it is. Tete funika na intro, yes it is what it is, yeah. We're never gonna stop, never gonna flop. Cause we're straight up popular swag. Straight up popular swag. Cause we're straight up popular swag.
You are listening to TeeJay Zambia, aka the Proudakid Son.
Yes, it is the Proudakid Son with the Chevy 187 in a studio. What say 1930s? Like, now in one day, it's like we're even going beyond our time. And let's continue looking. Yeah, looking at what the question was actually I was asking earlier. You know, the other caller mentioned something.
Process.
Yeah, your creative process.
So creative process, yeah, but itakuwa a specific way to go about it. Itakuwa exact way of how to start writing your music. You mentioned to say, how do you make hits? I think the people that make hits are the fans. Because in that time, Bolimbo would mafia, but people would end up not liking it. Yeah, I can do a very nice song, and it's the people are the ones that make a song to become a big song.
Yeah.
So they say to if you want to achieve something you've never achieved before, go about it in a very different way.
Yeah.
So for example, Ganinkata project or Ndebombirap. Obviously, if I'm trying to get results I've never gotten before, I'll go about it in a very new way. New way, but still maintaining my uniqueness. So there's no like specific format of how to make music. So music just comes to you however. Sometimes it it may come to a very good idea can come to you when you are in a business meeting. So it's like that. It's very spontaneous. Inepa kupanga music fest njamukingira mushawa fest ngira kumushawa agora na my ideas o dasankanya pofia kusankanya onanwa oluchava transport takwabe.
Now which musician inspires you?
There's a lot of musicians that inspire me. Musicians inspire me for lots of different things. So there's no specific answer. But yeah, I've always been a fan of I don't know if I want to watch stuff inspire ones. Michael Jackson, Jay-Z, people that have done great things in the music industry.
That's awesome.
People that made me feel like I would want. I think as a kid, I used to watch a lot of Michael Jackson performances. So now when I'm for this, I wanted.
I want to do that one day.
So I was intrigued by that, and I think that's what led me to become a performing artist.
Wow, that's awesome. And if you had to feature one musician, who would be and why?
Sometimes could have a pointy where my answers and yambo boring because so I don't have any artist that I would say, oh, Tina feature. But there's a lot of artists that I would want to work with. Number, if you look at even structure of my albums, and I feature people that other people don't even know of. So I don't really look at like who's happening or who has a big name. As long as I feel okay, I think this guy would do justice. I think I would want that particular person on the song. So if you ask me to say who would you want to work with, it depends on the song itself. Michael Jackson. Just an example.
Yeah. I get it. And away from music, what fact about you, or what facts about you are not on the internet that people just don't know? Like they can't read it. Like they just don't know. It's not on the internet, not on social media.
If they don't know Nishi, they don't know for a reason. So I would want to keep it that way.
Seriously?
Some things you would rather keep them in my private space. So
I'm coming to your cap. There's one thing, right? One thing. In the past, you really were seen without a cap on. These days, you freely move around and take photos without your cap.
Oh yes.
What happened? What made you just become free and say, look, I've seen you like all suited up without a cap on? I'm like, yo. In the past, you never used to do that.
Yes. So in the past, like when I started out, I never used to put on a cap. If you remember very well, no snapback. But people kept on confusing me for my elder brother. So I was like, okay, let me be the guy that wears a hat.
Wears a hat, yeah.
So then after years in the industry, but this is like enslaving yourself. You can't do anything without the snapback. If you see me without a snapback, without jumper, without inkoloko, without inshni, I'm just in that space where I'm trying to be myself. Because I'm human before being a musician.
Wow.
So
just be you know.
I just want to be myself. These days I normally introduce myself by my government names. Because it's less stressful.
Wow.
Chef 187 expectation.
Well, let's looks like Facebook is buzzing with some messages. Let's get to read this one coming. Okay, I don't know what name that is. Mini Le Hancho. So it says Hancho from Chilawombwe. Okay, looks like that one went past our screen. This one is watching from Mandola, Chef 187. I love your music. That's Munsenga Christopher. Thank you
so much.
Yeah, thank you for that message. And we're looking at time. We're about to wrap up with today's interview. But two more questions I want to find out from you. Now, there's one thing I got to find out, right? There's one thing I got to find out. On your weekends, there's a sport you play. Are you a fan of football? Because I've come to realize you play a lot of football.
Yes, I grew up in a mining town. Almost everyone around me, before it was school time, we went to play football. And after school, we played football. So music is some... Oh.
you really love your music, yeah?
Football is something that I like caught on from a very young age. So you can a passion. So these days, on weekends, if we are not too busy or if we are not on any hectic schedule, we love to relax by playing social football on Sundays.
No, that's
and also some other sporting activity that I wouldn't want to get in.
Why?
But it's just keeping fit, trying to keep myself fit and healthy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, before I let you go, what's next for Shefi 187? Is it? Should we expect a record label from you? We know your older brother has Alpha Entertainment. Are you as well gonna follow in the footsteps and have your own label and bring on board artists, and just pave a way for them?
So as black people, our biggest weakness is kulabati mufyasha ikata business. Ileshta wino, and then mufyasha kula ambo kota. Then na yowa kula lo ambo kufpanga cha fya mufyashi na ine mfire na iwombira fena ine fyandi fe. That is good in a sense, but it's also wasting time if you ask me. So why not build on your father's legacy? Because your father has already started. So why not just build on and become and do greater things? So it's the same with the question that you asked me to say, are you going to put out a record label? There's already a record label that my brother built. I was a part of it. I am still a part of it. I was a part of the building of that record label. So what's next? I would want to just take Alpha Entertainment to another level, to higher heights than a number from scratch. Come record label, and when there's already a foundation, why not just build on that? So that is what is next for Chef 187, and also just new music videos, new music, new projects, albums, and all that good stuff, collaborations, and going with the flow as well. Trying to explore lots of business avenues. Just like any other person. So if it's not ngata chero de sana na chapo ka kapela.
I wish you read my mind. Let's have that one.
So I'm a product of help. I'm a product of just people coming together and helping me to get to the point I am in life. So I would want to just do a little verse that also touches people in that direction.
Go ahead.
Yadi kosele, nobody would invest in me. Shivase katawa imwene destiny. I'm sure abale unfafulu kashimi. Kaina di fepa street tinga sesemi. Mwabela lesa luka minomba. Newa budidweni nebo balomba. I do it like I'm doing it for TV. Kanko manyoka diamo when you see me. CD leshti shobusali. Kale kwempenga na leshti shomusalu. Baleti munda ni muchabu. Bonse na balupa baleti ndaba mwene shamo. It's amazing if you look at life. From guy, nobody would look at twice. To imbazari. Shade bazai. Kaskudunga bakokosha bazari.
Okay. Let me also try some. Freestyle top of the dome, right? Okay. They call me TeeJay, aka the Proudakid son, stuck up on the 95.3, still in the house of the Chevy 187. How many of you want to see that? They thought maybe we weren't able to do this, but yo, I hope you've seen that Sun FM definitely deliver. If you're watching on TV, your eyes have seen. Believe in the person I want to believe in. I see. I went one did. Not to watch that Chidimba. I see. Man. Yeah, I know we try, man. Looking at time, I should say one more time, thank you so much for being part of the Sunset Shakedown this evening and taking time, on a short notice to really come through and even extending your time to be with us until this time. And
it's actually thank you to you. It's been a pleasure being here on Sun FM. Sun FM has always supported Zambian music, from award shows to just giving us platforms. Like this, giving us a platform to come and express ourselves, market ourselves, and sell whatever we are selling. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys, and yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Keep on supporting Zambian music. It doesn't have to be Chef 187. It can be any other person as long as it's Zambian music.
Thank you so much. That's been a Chefy 187 with me, TeeJay, the Proudakid son, on the Sunset Shakedown. I'm still with you until the hour over 22. We get into the headlines and we continue with the Sunset Shakedown.
This radio station is responsible for the dawn of a new era in Zambian broadcasting. Capturing your favorite sounds on radio into great moments on television and on social media. Welcome to Zambia's first and finest visual radio, Sun FM TV.
Headline news on the hour, every hour, on Sun 88.5 FM.
Minister of Agriculture Ruben Mutolo says the ministry will only deal with genuine farmers who will put farming inputs to good use. The Zambia community-based natural resource management has encouraged community members in Mburuma and Mpuka chiefdoms to take fish farming as a major alternative for their livelihoods. Government has noted with concern a deliberate campaign by some people to misinterpret and mislead the public on the proposed amendments to some provisions in the Penal Code and the Criminal Procedure Code. In sports, Power Dynamo's legend Wedson Nyirenda says he desires to return to Arthur Davis Stadium to help the team return to its glory days.
Headline news on the hour, every hour, on Sun 88.5 FM.
Here on 1Z, it always gets entertaining.
We have so much fun.
It gets a lot like this. Sometimes a little like that.
The drama.
Give me my money and I'll give it back to you.
And it definitely always gets like this.
So you can join in and step along with us? Oh, yeah.
No matter how it gets, it never gets more local than this.
Hey!
1Z.
I am impressed.
That's a great one, man.
DSTV channel 172 and GoTV channel 8.
Boy, do you know what you get when you upgrade your DSTV package? From DSTV Family to Compact, DSTV bumps you up to Compact Plus. That's more series, more movies, more fun. Nope. So, upgrading from Compact to Compact Plus, you get a step up to Premium. That's a front row seat to watch my football team beat yours live. Oh, sign me up, Kaidi. Step up to the next level on us. Upgrade.